Yes! The noble Lady Hellbender shall fight alongside us this day. After we bested Foom the Invincible.
I think we found Drax's peanut butter and chocolate.
We are on the path to destiny, my friends.
I still can't believe we did it. We did do it, right?
We sure did, and we got Mantis back.
But we lost Warlock, and we'll need him to exercise the Magus once we shut down that ritual.
So we bust him out of cult prison. I've done jailbreaks before, we all have.
We still tracking him?
Oh yeah, that thing ain't coming out easy.
Good. Then all we gotta do is get there on time and hope Lady Hellbender does too.
She will. I'm certain of it.
All right. Let's gear up, people. Tie up any loose ends. Take a pee if you have to, because we're not stopping again.
Hey, Quill. Let me borrow your tunes.
Why?
I need to focus. Come on.
Do not drop that.
Mantis? What happened on the Mantis after we left? Last time we saw you, things looked dire.
It's a long story. We can talk about it after you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait, Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
Mantis! I've got so many questions.
I know, and I've got so many answers. Like, seize the means of production. Or, it's not just a rash. Or, yes, it is gluten-free.
Not the answers I was looking for, but now I'm wondering about the questions.
What questions?
What happened on Lamentis after we left? You said some people would survive, but that doesn't fare super well for the others.
Many of the elders died. They didn't resist the invasion, but they would never accept the promise. It isn't their way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Their sacrifice bought time for me and the Kotati to hide most of the others. They will emerge when the galaxy is saved.
So you were able to hide them in the caves. Hope you told them to stay away from the fog. How did you convince Lady Hellbender to meet us on Maklu 4? You weren't even with us when we decided to go.
Actually, convincing her to go after you wasn't hard at all. But convincing her to hear you out? Whew, that was tough. I had to get all creepy mystical and spook her with warnings about what would happen otherwise.
You told her about the end of the universe, and she believed you?
Oh, no, not at first. But when I brought up all her precious monsters dying, she came around. Couldn't take that chance with her babies, you know?
Well, I'm glad to have you with us.
Oh, good, because you're not always glad.
Why not?
Well, sometimes I'm your ex-wife.
What?
I think she's pulling your leg, Quill.
It only ever happens the one time, but it's so funny. Aw, she says thank you for getting rid of Aiden Warsock. Apparently she likes me better.
Adam Warlock?
Yeah, him. She thinks I'm bleats. It translates weird. I don't know what it is, but this you really likes closing fridges.
The door keeps opening, so I close it.
But it's broken. I mean, it's always broken. It's a universal constant.
Huh. More you know.
Hey, Rocket. Working on something?
I'm always working on something.
You're not listening to my tunes?
No, you turned the music on.
Then can I have my player back?
Why? You already got music playing.
Right. So you don't need the player to focus anymore.
You might turn it off.
Yeah, but...
What part of I need to focus don't you get, Quill?
What do you need to focus on so badly anyway?
Something that might give us a way to get through the Armada around Sacrosanct. Just in case Lady Skullsuit doesn't show up in time.
Nice. What is it?
You'll see.
Good thinking. Get the watering sorted out before we go.
He looks so sad, swishing around in his robes.
What'd he say?
Groot wants to water the Grand Unifier.
Oh, right.
The soaked unifier?
The Grand Humidity!
Peter Quill, spar with me.
I think I'll pass, Drax. I don't want to get tired before the real fight.
Tired. But this is the warm-up.
Not a bad idea. We don't know what's gonna happen when we get out of hyperspace. What if we get ambushed?
That's what guns are for.
Guns.
I think I preferred when you two didn't get along. Bet those moves are really going to impress Lady Hellbender.
I do not need to impress her. Besting the great Fin Fang Foom is proof enough of my combat skills.
Yeah, that would do it.
I'm not sure Lady Hellbender was really impressed with how we handled that fight. You know, since we accidentally killed that dragon before Groot revived him.
Would you not be impressed by a man slaying a dragon?
Maybe if he does it without my help.
Raker's going down this time, Gamora. I promise you.
And I promise you, I'm getting Nikki out of there, no matter what.
We will get her out.
Together.
Together.
I wonder if he knows what it is.
He does.
Mantis! Groot! Hey!
Hey, Star Guy.
Shouldn't you be keeping this in the fridge since it came from Maklu?
Just like you, Sir Groot.
What did he say?
Oh, just that with the right care, the plant you gave him can survive pretty much anywhere, even on spaceships. I can see why you'd want plants in space. It's so...
Empty?
Yes, dark. And gloomy and doomy. Blech. I prefer home to be on the ground. Aw, such a cutie. And if you can't go to your planet, make your planet come to you. Wait, does that make Little Fuzzy your maintenance mammal?
Maintenance mammals? There were creatures like Rocket on your homeworld.
Oh, yes. He says there were lots of little furry babies on Tolunia.
Tolunia.
You know, Planet X.
Ah.
But Little Fuzzy wasn't one of them. He's one of a kind. The maintenance mammals on Tolunia were servants to Groot's people.
Gross.
That's terrible!
What?
He says the other saplings were big meanies to the maintenance mammals. They'd hurt them. For fun. But Sir Groot says he preferred their company over his people because they were super smart and nice. He says their kindness reminds him of Little Fuzzy.
Really? Rocket?
Aw, you big sweetie. He says he couldn't protect his friends on Planet X, but he can protect Rocket.
He's lucky to have you, man. Hell, we're all lucky to have you.
Now hug.
Oh,
Maybe later.
what was your home like? You know, before?
Beautiful. He says he wanted to be a forest caretaker, so he could spend time caring for all the wonderful plants that grew there.
What stopped you?
His dad. Sir Groot's a prince? Just like you, Star Guy.
Wait, your dad was a king?
A big meanie. He says his dad and the other Arbor Masters were corrupt. They favored the few over the many and turned sentient mammals into slaves.
Why are all dads that happen to be kings always dicks?
Yeah, power sucks. Even the wisest tree and purest water can be poisoned. Sir Groot says it's up to us to be the antidote. Gardening helps him find purpose and healing.
I get it. My mom loved her garden.
Me too.
Well, if there's anything I can do to help you with your garden or make the Milano feel more like home, let me know.
He says thank you, Pete.
Oh, cute. That's from Maklu, right? Better not make toxic spores like those big ones in the forest.
So, how was it riding along with Lady Hellbender? She have you try on battle armor?
Oh, no. She's very respectful of other women's bodily autonomy. We just talked. She asked about you.
Really?
She wanted to know if you'd give her your bomb recipe. Sir Groot praised your skills at length in captivity.
You don't got to apologize, bud. Look, she can get my bomb recipe if she pays for it.
Now that's a knife.
It is indeed a spectacular blade.
Drax! Hey, I was just...
There is no need to explain yourself, Peter Quill. Unlike the rodent, I do not mind when others are curious about my things.
It's a really cool blade.
With an equally impressive history.
You recognize it?
It belonged to Zatar the Unfinished, a great Catathian warrior king who led the first pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Wait, so you're saying this is basically Excalibur?
I am unfamiliar with such a weapon.
It's a mythical sword belonging to a famous Earth King.
Then yes, I suppose you could say this is the Excalibur of my people. It is a symbol of a king and the great hunt he inspired for those seeking to regain a place in Ultath.
So, this great hunt thing seems like a bigger deal than I thought. Did we mess it up for everyone by capturing Fin Fang Foom?
What do you mean?
Well, its purpose is to regain entry into Catathian heaven and stuff, and now there's no Foom to, you know, send you there.
Peter Quill. There are many paths to Ultath. The pilgrimage to Maklu 4 is but one of them.
Right.
When Thanos murdered my family and destroyed my village, twice I chose the path of revenge. First, I raised a small army of Catathian warriors. Even outnumbered, we cut our way through the Chitauri line and challenged Thanos himself.
Wait. On Catath, you faced Thanos twice during the Galactic War?
Yes. But I was not strong enough the first time.
Strong enough to survive?
Thanos allowed me and a few others to live, to set an example. Defeated and humiliated, the surviving members of my squad chose to make the pilgrimage to Maklu 4. But I could not. I continued to walk the path of revenge. Until you helped me put the ghosts of Hovat and Camaria to rest.
To be fair, I had a lot of help.
And yet you have given me a new purpose, Peter Quill. Seems my destiny was not in the mountains of Kakarantara after all, but here, on this ship, with you.
Zatar sounds like a hero of yours.
King Zatar. And he is. Every Catathian warrior knows the story of his pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Why is he called Zatar the Unfinished then?
In the history of my people, a rival king attacked Zatar's lands, easily overwhelming his forces. Captured and broken, Zatar challenged the rival king to a fight to the death, but the conqueror refused, banishing him to a life of dishonor and disgrace instead. So King Zatar went to Maklufor to challenge the mighty Fin Fang Foom and change his destiny.
Well, that's depressing.
How is it depressing?
Because he obviously failed. Fin Fang Foom's still alive and kicking, mostly.
He did not fail, Peter Quill. King Zatar did not vanquish Fin Fang Foom, it is true. But he did redeem himself in the eyes of his people.
By dying? Not exactly a happy ending.
By never giving up. A warrior only truly dies when he stops living. King Zatar proved that our stories, the records of who we were in life, are ours to shape. He could have died a coward who lost his place in Ultath, or he could do what I and many of my people believe he did. Change the ending of his story.
Well, I'm glad you're here with us now. I can't guarantee where our path will take us, but hopefully somewhere with lots of money and comfort.
I do not have a doubt in my heart, Peter Quill, that we will have moderate success.
I'll accept moderate.
Gamora Zenhuberi, you wish to practice hand-to-hand techniques.
It's still weird when you say my actual name.
I am getting used to it.
We've come a long way since Murderous Sorceress. Wasn't it what you were calling me back on my first mission with the team?
Yes. At first I believed you had bewitched Peter Quill. I could see no other reason he would hire an assassin for a protection contract.
Really? No other reason than magic?
You could also have seduced him. He lacks mental fortitude in the presence of women.
True. If I remember right, he spent most of that protection contract flirting with the waitresses.
Alright, not stopping again. Did I forget something?
You do in most realities.
Here goes nothing. No, scratch that. Here go the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna barf.
And we're back! Deja vu.
Is it just me or that fleet looks twice as big now?
Wrong. It's at least thrice as big.
That's the biggest I've ever seen it.
What now?
Kill the lights, kill the engines, and wait for Lady Hellbender to show up.
We're sure she's coming, right?
She is a woman of honor, a queen. She promised to gather her forces.
And how long is that gonna take?
Too long.
No. We can't be too late. We gotta save the galaxy and Nikki. One way or another, we need to get in there and shut down that ritual.
We can't take on a fleet that big.
Little Fuzzy!
Rocky, what are you doing, man?
We need to get into Sacrosanct to disrupt the ritual, right? We all know we get killed out here. So, I'm gonna make a really loud distraction.
My tunes!
Yeah, I rigged it to blast your scuddy music across all channels, while the church is out looking for the source.
We cut the engines and we flow silently right past them to board the Sacrosanct. Smart.
Seriously? Fine. But we're getting it back as soon as we win. Now get back in here! Let's find a place to park.
Look at those boys. Our deception is working.
Don't sound so surprised. We We are so gonna get my music back once this is all done.
Sorry, Quill. Chances are they're gonna blast it to pieces once they pin it down.
Let's make sure this sacrifice counts.
Can we not call it that?
Why are we whispering anyways? I know they're out there, but they can't hear us through the ship's hull.
You're still whispering?
Because I don't want to be the one to flark it up if they can hear through it. But they can't.
Certainly if they could hear us.
What?
Morgoth's breath. Whoa! Yes! Lady Hellbender has arrived!
Guardians of the Galaxy, stop hiding! The monster lords of Seknarf 9 hunger for battle!
We're not hiding,
We are sneaking.
because we need to get into Sacrosanct alive.
Then we will slaughter as many as we can out here while you fight your way in. Eat, my children! Crack open their shells and feast upon the sweet meats inside!
This is so metal. Alright, people, let's take advantage of the nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
That landing bay's her way in, but there's still a lot of pain between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past her.
Risky.
We're taking fire!
Hey, anyone spot any damage from that explosion I rigged last time we were here?
Oh yes, little fuzzy! It's right! Oh, no, wait! Different timeline again!
Groot says it's maybe better not to get caught up shooting. Try not to get shot, Quill.
Flying, this sucks! Crap, that's a lot of turrets.
Kill them or dodge them. We gotta get through there.
Gotta say, Hellbender's army is pretty impressive!
You should see the insides of her ships! She knows how to make monsters comfortable!
Mantis, you sure you can fly her?
Yes! Sometimes!
Hang on, maybe you should.
To arms! The enemy approaches!
Rocket, any sign of Warlock?
Yeah, my tracker's going north on the central rock formation. Gotta get out of this hangar. Tell them that. Yeah, Groot, pretty sure they know exactly why we're here. You heard them. Let's hit them until they pop in front.
Kick their butts! Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle.
Turkeys must have been praying to escape.
Slow down! Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket.
We will honor your sacrifice, Peter Quill.
Put down another banana.
These deluded souls do not know when to quit.
To the bow!
Of course I think we'll win. We're the gardeners, ain't we?
This will be our glorious final assault. which seemed comfortable enough in control.
Knife to meet you!
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle.
How is she staying a strike boom without a saddle?
Out of here!
How close are we?
Not close! Which is why we need to keep moving!
Yeah! They called in the creep elite!
At least they brought the elevator for us!
Rocket! Go wild! Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket!
We will honor your sacrifice, Peter Quill! Your magic will not save them, wizard!
What's the opposite of heal? Let's do that to him! These guys really need to work on their hospitality!
In some cultures, this is considered hospitality! Oh! That one has gone berserk!
We don't want to be in the way of guys! That one's mending the rest!
Well, that's not fair!
This foe will not break so easily!
Grease is channeling power into that one!
Boost me next!
Better now, thanks!
Floating one restores his companions!
Been too long since I blew something up! He's boosting their power! They're gonna hit hard!
That's not good! Stop him! What the? Coach is choosing his team members!
Watch out! He's healing up his friends!
That's not fair!
Past time someone got stabbed!
Andrew's brought this point us to the ritual chamber!
That's right! He brought the fireworks!
How is he still standing?
Yup! Get all the blackface here with his buddies!
Might want to check on that, Peter!
Church medic is really complicating things!
I seek vengeance!
Barely a flesh wound! He'll be fine!
It is best to avoid the levitating pods, Peter Quill! I am trying
Get the
to
points!
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us! Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket!
If we get out of this alive, I'll make you a new one!
Rocket! Move them! Wrap them up, bud!
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle!
Turkeys must have been praying to escape! Listen to Groot! Get in here!
I would love to see the terror on our enemies' faces as Fin Fang Foom swoops in to devour them.
They probably look a lot like we did.
Nonsense. We were smiling the entire time.
Nope, just you.
How can we be certain they have not found a way to convert the Warlock?
It would explain why they took him prisoner instead of just killing him.
And there's a lot of faith Scott beaming into this place.
He almost kicked our butts when he was all sad and mopey. Just imagine him glowing with promise power.
If they found a way to turn him, we'll just have to go into his mind and fix him too.
I ain't jumping into that freak's promise. Can you imagine?
Mirrors as far as the eye can see.
Jare's full of combs and cheap hair products.
You use hair products.
I said cheap.
A wealth of luxurious oils and sweetly perfumed lotions for his perfect skin.
Baby! Mantis, no spinning! Why is she spinning?
Don't worry about my flying. Just worry about your shooting. You'll meet you people soon.
Already here, Mantis!
Oh, say hi for me.
Celestial daughter sends her greeting. fight without fear. They have fully embraced the promise.
And there's millions more where they came from.
Let's hope Mantis and Lady Hellbender keep most of them busy outside.
Door's flarked.
Scut. We need to go that way. See if you can overload it.
They still mad at us? Okay, sorry we left such a mess last time we were here. Group, you're up! Sick of tracks!
Prepare for pain! We win! We get first dibs on all the salvage, right?
Let's cross the finish line before we start dividing the spoils.
Cut to the chase! I kinda wanna know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time!
Right? Is there an official shirt tailor?
Think you'll tell us where Warlock is?
We don't need them to! Cracker's working fine!
At least Mantis hasn't crashed the Milano.
Not yet!
This faith-filled fanatic, we made another mess!
Groot's right! They started it!
It's a big cult, they've gotta have janitors.
I'm tempted to trash this whole landing base so they can't bring in reinforcements.
Oh good, here comes the cleaning crew.
The spill is back that way, boy.
I do not believe these people are janitors.
Make them hurt, Gamora!
Dodge this!
We win! We get first dibs on all the salvage, right?
Let's cross the finish line before we start dividing the spoils.
Get ready!
My fists have
There's a
quelled
lot
the
more where he
believer!
came from.
Don't be sad! Keep punching their scud lights out!
At least Mantis hasn't crashed the Milano.
I believe the insect witch will prove quite capable as a pilot.
I kinda wanna know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time.
Maybe there's a giant closet on the ship somewhere.
I'm ready. Just find me an opening. I'm on it.
Think they'll tell us where Warlock is?
We don't need them to! Cracker's working fine!
With pleasure! Another promise destroyed!
You said it, bud. They are gonna throw everything they got at us.
And we will dodge it!
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
Star Guy, what does the angry orange light on your controls mean?
Which one?
The one under the tape. Oh, now it's yellow. Now orange again. Ooh, yellow.
Just ignore it, Mantis.
Put tape over my warning lights?
You're distracting.
You just lost your tape privileges.
It's my tape. Mantis is still alive?
When?
Now.
That's a tricky question with a lot of answers, Star Guy.
You know what? Never mind. Is this really the safest route?
Lord, no! But safe ain't my top priority right now! Well, I bet you could pull up the rest of them floor panels! We ain't going out like this!
Just get behind something.
Come stand in front of me!
This wind shall not break our determination!
It sure is trying!
Defy it, furry one! Peter Quill's mind works in unfathomable ways.
That it does.
Just plant those feet in the ground, buddy! You can do this!
Did they turn this on just to hold us back?
Nested stack baskets!
Go get him, guys!
Scott!
Great. Now what? Where is he?
Ah, got him. Golden Boy's this way. Come on.
Yes, we're going out into space. We got no other options. And I got a theory. Yup, artificial gravity. Figured a ship this big would need it for repairs and stuff.
This is so cool!
Hang on.
Okay, go, go, go. See? Nothing to it. Yep, signal's coming from somewhere inside that giant frickin' rock.
Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, that scrap heap's taking pot shots at our monsters.
Enemies ahead, Peter Quill.
Okay, we got this.
Come, test your mettle. The space battle is frenzied!
Kinda wish we were in the thick of it.
We could have started out here.
We can't count on these gravity falls!
We're good. Well, my trigger finger has gone numb from all the murdering.
Don't get hit by the mine!
Man, the entire galaxy showed up for this brawl.
That is certainly an exaggeration.
Deadliest woman incoming!
This is how it's done! The battlefield is way too busy with all these mines!
I say time for a little crowd control. Take him out!
Rocket! Safety's off! Bring him up, crew!
Yield in the way!
I believe the electrical thaumaturge is a priority!
Put their lights out!
I thought you'd never ask! Target's wide open!
Time to shred 'em!
Like a hot knife!
Wipe them out, Rocket!
That's what you get, squat hoppers!
Rocket! Do you just make up those words or do they mean something?
They mean I'm sick of getting shot at.
Shuck it! Guffle stompers!
Not bad.
Rocket, can you pop the lock on that door?
Yeah, just let me do it.
Well, that didn't work.
Panel's flarked. But I got a better idea. Hang on.
Out of the way! It's rocket time! And that's how it's done!
Excellent work, little fuzzy.
You don't get to call me that.
Heads up! We've got new friends!
Come on!
Alright, let's keep moving. Thanks, Greg. Whoa! Monster down!
Holy stuff!
Guess that one's off to Monster Valhalla.
It was a noble death.
Mantis, how's it going up there?
So many dead. It's always hard to watch. These beasts are very brave.
Just hold on, okay? We're making good progress.
You are very brave too.
Feel this? Whatever you do, don't fall!
You'd think they'd have safety railings! Tie him down!
Another praised Novagor soldier down! Tide fire!
Blitz of rocket!
They keep throwing troops at us!
They cannot stop us, not now!
Smash him up, Drax!
Die!
Yeah, they do kind of remind me of that.
What? He wants to know who will plant all these bodies with no dirt out here. I don't get what he's...
He knows we bury our dead.
Oh! Alright, let's figure out a way to get through here. We're in a rush, apparently.
Try your blasters, Peter.
Let's keep pushing forward.
Peter Quill, I fear I will not be able to harm your child if she is lost.
Of course you wouldn't let him, you big lug, but what if she don't give us a choice? Not to be insensitive or nothing, but there's something very, very wrong with that kid.
I'll take care of it.
Even if it means...
I'll take care of it.
Thanks, bud.
Any bets on what's down there?
No.
Better than being exposed up here.
Guys, it's not too late to surrender. Box him down. Just drop your blasters and we'll call it even, okay?
Are we sure it's not faster to go through everything?
No thanks. I'm already gonna need therapy after what we saw in there.
That priest is pumping faith into the others! I'll enjoy this!
Shoot him in the face!
There has to be a way to really hurt this guy!
That one's redirecting fire! Don't shoot!
Oh, man!
Yeah, you killed him! The weirdo that's ugly's fixing up his crew!
He can't do that without a head! Look! The elite one's mending his allies!
Well, that's not fair.
Oh, natural
Help me out here!
Looks like even she's got her limits! I got all these toys I'm just dying to use! Probably should have asked if anybody was down here before sliding in.
I like them better unprepared!
Breaker had to know we'd chase him here, right?
With all the faith beams pointing the way, he must be ready for anything!
It is acceptable to ask for help, Signal!
Thanks, Drax! Drax, go claw!
I can barely cut into his armor! Are we sure it's not faster to go through Sacrosanct?
No thanks. I'm already gonna need therapy after what we saw in there. Oh, just walk right into that one.
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
Hey, Quill! Wanna see some fireworks? Look, it's sending out big bad rays of sunshine!
Here!
Rip them up, Drax! Anybody keeping a kill score? I've gotta be up in the thousands by now!
Why would I? My records say countless! Time's up!
Breaker had to know we'd chase him here, right?
With all the faith beams pointing the way, he must be ready for anything!
What?
Go get him, Tiger!
Let's sever his ties that bind! Control your fire! That one's volatile!
We gotta get rid of the floaters!
What's the term? Less lethal? Still hurts, I bet. I'm going down!
This adversary is well fortified!
I owe you one!
Don't mention it!
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools!
We can never let something like this happen again!
Nope! We're gonna live up to our name!
So he gets to just go around healing his pal!
Putting him away first will make things much easier!
Drax, destroy! Probably should have asked if anybody was down here before sliding in.
Had they responded, I would have charged them anyway!
Look, they surrendered.
We made a compelling argument.
And we beat them mercilessly.
Half expecting a monster to come crashing through the wall.
That would be very, very bad. Maybe we should keep moving?
I would like to leave this enclosure. I cannot see the battle.
You mean you might miss a peek at Lady Hellbender?
And Fin Fang Foom.
Do you think Foom holds a grudge?
We bested him in his own lair. He will forever recognize us as his superiors.
Yeah, well, he's Lady Hellbender's pet now, and she does hold a grudge.
That is true.
Okay, here we go. These things are built like freaking Terminators!
Be there, Terminators.
Time for the big guns!
It'll be a slice!
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
We need to focus on taking it down!
Down, Gamora!
On it!
Ouch! That's gonna hurt!
Ugh, they suck even when they're on fire.
Yeah? Well, I like watching them burn. How does Lady H get them monsters to attack the right targets anyways?
I've got to give you credit, Peter.
Really?
Your crazy plan is actually working. I never expected Lady Hellbender to show up here.
I wasn't sure we were ever gonna find Foom, or beat him. Groot's right.
Nah, we did that, not just me.
You're the one who brought us all together.
And kept us together.
Against our better judgment?
That's because you guys have terrible judgment. You should just listen to me, always, without question.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Mantis, Groot wants to know if we're winning so far.
Okay, you're still alive!
Rock, tell me we're almost through this.
We're further than we were the last time you asked. Don't blame me, I'm just the guy with the tracker.
The phase beams are still going strong! Does that mean the ritual hasn't started?
How many people did they conquer for that much power?
My guy keeps dodging my shots!
Control the walkways! Split them up!
Send it their way, Drax! Watch your step! A lot of nasty drops here!
They could be a tactical advantage!
That Nova Corps dude was bonkers!
These renegades are relentless!
Move away, Rocket!
There better be a way through here because we ain't going back!
I'll take a look once these creeps stop trying to take out my freaking head!
Drop it!
I also require the grounding of this renegade! My great strength goes underutilized! Breathing room route!
The face beams are still going strong! Does that mean the ritual hasn't started?
They're gonna want every last bit of power, I bet.
These renegades are relentless!
Get down here, you Centaurian Scartnard!
We need to bring him in for an emergency landing!
You need to cool off! Branch out, Groot! Coming!
I believe this is yours, Star-Lord.
Are you gonna be okay?
That was just so...
Metal?
Yeah.
Glad you got your music back, Quill.
You were the one who chucked it into space.
Hey, it worked, didn't it? No harm done.
Psychological harm was done. Careful, it's still hot. Gotta get through this. More,
I got
could you,
this. Gladly.
Back into a hole. Great!
Like holes.
giant robot!
I hate these things. Not even sure it is totally robot.
What does that mean?
It's running on faith energy, right? That comes from people.
I will not be trapped in here!
I gave that man some room!
This won't hurt much.
I hope that monsters don't target the buggy lady!
Probably already seen it if it's coming.
Put him down before I carve out your eyeball.
Thing's pretty tough for an old machine!
Let's beat on it together. Think of it as team building.
Eat that! Ah, ha, ha! There goes the arm!
Can't figure out how to hurt this one. Talk about a major malfunction.
Taking that guy out was a freaking workout!
Chop him up!
Just how we got a monster queen watching out for us.
She knows how to make an entrance. Like
Lob it at him, big guy!
This one's defenses are formidable! I am trying to destroy!
Was hoping we get a breather in here.
Nope! These guys want to stop us from breathing!
Is it me or we barely denting this thing?
It is as venerable as it is large! We must break
Ouch!
it!
That's gotta hurt!
any last words?
You really think those things have people in them?
It wouldn't be the weirdest thing we've seen.
They're creepy either way. Come on, we gotta go topside again to reach Warlock.
Leave this to me! We survived this. We should invite Lady Hellbender to join the team.
There ain't no room for her on the ship. She's like 3 quills high.
1.5 quills, at best.
Her armor alone must weigh 6 quills.
You know what? Let's vote on it. Do we invite Lady Leotard? Nope.
Yes.
No.
Peter Quill, Groot, your votes.
She probably still wants to murder me, so I'm gonna be a no.
In her defense, that describes most people.
That's fair.
Groot's a no, too.
The voters have decided. I have been overruled.
Now that was unexpected.
Fortune favors us. We were not sucked into the lethal void.
Unless Raker shuts off the gravity.
Just have to hope he's too busy with the ritual to think of it. Are we sure Warlock's all the way over on the other side?
Yeah, as long as we keep moving forward, we're going the right way.
We have found purpose. We will not die here. If we do, we will see Ultath. Correction. I will see Ultath. The rest of you will see whatever heathen paradises you believe in. But I will ask if there is room for you in mine.
Where are you going, Quill?
Just following my gut on something.
Perhaps Lady Hellbender will join us in our final battle against the Magus.
Something tells me she's got her hands full.
They are large hands. Strong hands.
Yeah, I get it. How do we not become Monster Chow?
Now where the flark is he going?
It's called scouting, okay?
It's a shame Lady Hellbender didn't have this kind of army to back us during the Galactic War.
Building her legacy. We are fortunate to have her now.
Yeah, let's stay on her good side.
Heldagor Morgath, Soltath Flandergath.
This is it. We're almost...
Cosmo, is that you in there?
Da, spasiba, Guardian of Galaxies, for helping Cosmo shake away promise. He is no longer chasing stick that is snake. And look, Cosmo is bringing nowhere.
Yeah, we noticed.
And family. Say привет, my pops.
It's good to have you back, buddy.
Ha! Cosmo is very much like filthy fleas. You are thinking he is gone until he is biting on your ass.
He's such a good boy.
Нет, Cosmo is best of boys. Now we give these brain fleas the bites they deserve. Attack!
I had no idea nowhere could fire death beams. This is sweet.
And that dog has his paw on the nuke button. I'm gonna have to be nicer to him.
Hard to believe the fight for everything is happening, like, right here. People are gonna write books about this.
We should keep moving.
We are moving.
Well, we should be doing it faster.
Once we get inside that rock, chances are we're gonna have to go toe-to-toe with the Grand Unifier again.
We'll stomp on his toes.
I've only got one of his arms. I'm dying to complete my collection.
Yeah, well, he spanked us the last time we took him on, and the time before that.
Wait, something's up. What's that? Move, move!
Can't talk! Very busy!
Not again! We're about to go splat out here!
Not this time, you didn't! Be careful on the slide!
Wait, what? Flark! Flark!
skin is so resistant!
Hope I don't tear my pants!
Only suckers wear pants!
This better lead somewhere solid.
Don't go off the edge! Don't go off the edge!
Acknowledge my velocity!
That happened!
Yes, it did!
Whoa! The tracker signal is way stronger in here. We're getting close.
Something tells me Raker's cronies won't make this easy.
Neither will we.
We're here for Adam Warlock. Just bring him to us and we'll let you go. Guys, huddle up!
Yes! Celebrate this moment, my friends! Victory shall soon be ours! They shall carve our name in the history books, Peter Quill, and it will not be spelled incorrectly!
Look, I know we want to celebrate because we're maybe 2 steps away from winning this fight. But if we start dancing before we actually win, these scutholes will send us to our graves. So let's keep our focus and show these losers exactly how we rock. Who's with me?
Feel my wrath!
Bring it on!
Time to
Blew him up! What a waste! Mines like this were the backbone of the war resistance.
I bet most of these freaks used to be miners.
Toss him out!
Wake up! You are being deceived!
You can't snap him out of it, Drax!
Time!
Bombs away, Rocket! Is Nikki really down here somewhere?
Doesn't feel like the ideal spot for the fulfillment to me. This is gonna be our last chance to take down Magus.
Or combatants,
Nothing.
Peter Quill. Will you attempt to reason with them as well?
It won't work. Just put him down. Making short work of these cultists. Do
Fuck
your
that
thing,
weirdos
Gamora!
deserve it.
Nice to meet you.
Let's keep pushing. The signal's pinging from deeper in the mines.
Hard to believe this whole church sprung up from a bunch of miners.
Wish they'd stuck to digging.
Punch it, Drax!
Good.
Slay the
There's a
believer!
lot more where he
Don't
came
board
from.
him! Beat him!
Wake up! You are being
Somebody's still digging
deceived!
down here!
I'm betting they use these precious metals for the faith tech. The Grand Unifier's golden pajamas don't come cheap.
Wish we had a way to take some of this ore with us.
Ain't nobody trading that scud once the church is gone. Too risky. This bullet sponge needs to be seen. Ah, ha, ha! There goes the arm!
Really down here somewhere?
Doesn't feel like the ideal spot for the fulfillment to me.
My knuckles failed to crack this metallic carapace!
It's one of those 2 or more to operate thingies.
This is looking less and less like a warlock prison.
Trust in the Warlock's butt tracker!
I scrambled more than his brain with that one. Slash him, Gamora!
Get the point? If we don't stop Magus this time, it's all over.
I guess we'll regret its trespass!
Loss of acquirement in open space. If you're attacked unprovoked, you have the right to claim the battle spoil.
We have definitely provoked them.
They provoked us first. Lots of times. Save your ammo! Hit this creep with a special surprise!
Get him, Groot!
I shall enjoy this!
Oh, I hope that felt as bad as it looked.
Recompiling! Let's put a bug in his toe!
got this one!
Order up!
Feels like I've been shooting that big bot for hours!
We need to focus on taking him down!
Great idea, bud. If we pull this off, we should come back here and fill up our cargo hold.
Sell the ore on the black market? Payment for a job well done?
Seems fair to me.
Well, we ain't making that jump.
Peter's got this.
He does?
Peter Quill possesses the magical weapons.
Anybody got a comb?
Your safety inspectors, present your documents and we will judge their accuracy.
Safety inspection! Blam! You failed!
I was just trying to wake him up!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit! Slam! You have failed your safety inspection.
They're dead, Drax.
Correct.
You know what to do, Quill. He says he wishes his people could have lived to see him save everything. Hey, maybe they would have helped.
That seems needlessly treacherous.
I know, but it might pay off.
Hard to believe that this all started with a bunch of miners getting sick.
If that hadn't happened, Raker would still be mining rocks.
I want to live in that timeline.
No, you don't. It's even worse than this one.
Whoa! Guys, it's like Christmas back here! Present for me. Another one for me.
What if Raker and his forces are perceived as martyrs?
By who? Any church member has already accepted the promise. You may have a point, though. Cults don't just go away. Thanos still has worshippers. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, a little heavier, but totally worth it.
Just be careful on those jumps.
You ever heard of the Phlegron effect? One tiny, pointless Phlegron twitches an antenna and ultimately causes global chaos. This old workbench is kinda crusty, but I do some of my best work with crusty tools.
Mantis, how's our timeline looking?
All right, Rocket, let's prep for the big game.
Let's do it smart. This may be the last chance we get.
Okay, I think I'm ready to end this.
You and me both. What the?
Hey, look, they get the Adam Warlock channel all the way out here.
Speaking of Goldilocks, he should be right on the other side of that giant murder bot army.
You've gotta be kidding.
They've got it locked down with a faith shield. Think we can unplug it like we did on Nowhere?
It's worth a shot.
Aggression by the Universal Church of Truth
cannot be tolerated.
Lethal force has been authorized.
Surrender will not be considered.
Holy Scott, they came back.
Of course they did. Give them hell, World Mind!
Guardians of the Galaxy, it is
Imperative that
imperative
you evacuate this vessel
before we fire upon it.
Hold that thought. Adam Warlock's on this ship.
Incorrect. Adam Warlock
perished in the Galactic War.
He's here, alive. He is still alive, right?
The Church abducted the Golden God. We intend to free him.
You said it yourself. Adam Warlock is the only one with the potential to stop this.
Very well. We will focus
On reducing support forces.
for now. Act with haste,
Guardians.
We, hit a little bit of a roadblock.
Step forward
And witness the full destructive potential.
of the Nova Force.
Yes! Flark, yeah.
Holy crap! Warline is a powerful magician. Is the warlock close now?
Yeah! Progress says he's just up ahead!
It's alive! Or I mean, it was.
Lay on the hurt!
Will the Worldline keep their word?
They will! As long as they can! It's on us to stop Magus!
These machines are in direct violation of
Galactic law.
Gee, remind me to never piss off Nova Corps. Correction, remind me to stop pissing off Nova Corps.
Ride down the gold cheeks. Make sure you grab on good. The drone, not the cheeks.
Grand Unifier.
Everyone down!
Finally come to confront the captive, castigate him for how far he's fallen.
Shut your mouth for once.
Clear shot. Don't! We can't risk a fight from up here.
You show up on the very eve of our ascension. To what? Take everything from us once again?
Me? Tell me what I ever took.
My faith! And not just mine. You abandoned your flock. The very church you helped me build. You let us believe our God was dead, and with you, any hope of restoring those we lost.
I thought that...
You promised me my son!
I promised only partnership. You sought subjugation. My mistakes were many, but your mania is not among them.
Enough! Enough of this! The true divine vessel awaits. You're nothing but a husk. A faded shadow. But even you will feel the light.
Hear me. Halt this horror. Raker! Guardians, breach my bindings. Even now, Raker readies his restoration ritual.
Rocket, can you bust him out?
If I gotta...
Let me guess. Raker's power proved more pernicious than predicted?
There's little point pondering possibilities past, daughter of Thanos. Soon feverous faith will flood Raker's fledgling and feed the fiend within.
Not gonna happen. We're gonna shut it down together. Right?
Right.
Okay, let's go, people.
Come! Time dwindles as we dawdle.
I could put him back up there.
Don't tempt me.
If Magus finds physical form, its insatiable cravings will consume all of creation.
Unless you eat Magus first.
A severe simplification. We must excise the entity gripping the girl.
But how much of Nikki will remain?
If her light lives, it lingers lost, dissolving in a dream discarded.
A pleasant dream, until it is not.
Too true. Willpower withers under its whispers until they become a clamor, clutching for complete control.
You don't know my kid. She's strong.
Like Kamaria.
Like Nebula.
Like my X-7200 quantum disintegration.
Your fervent faith in your friend is infectious, but I fear you implore the impossible.
Sounds like Goldbud ain't been paying attention.
Impossible's kind of our specialty.
Hurry, go!
Rejoice! You made it just in time for the miracle.
Grand Unifier, I trust you can hold them to bear witness. easily.